Not sure if you came across the news story regarding Gabriella Karefa-Johnson and her delusional meltdown regarding an experience she had in a first class plane cabin. First of all, if you're saying to yourself, who the hell is Gabriella Karefa-Johnson? Then you're probably falling into 99.75% of the human population that has no idea who she is. Yeah, that's how important this Whisker Biscuit is to be featured on the global news stage. Now, if you're also asking yourself, in that case, she must be black, right? Then you're definitely dialed in with the commonplace nature of our race-baiting news media these days. And if you're also thinking, I bet she was pissed off about something racial, then additional kudos to you and your stellar grip on the systemic racism false narrative. Anyway, it seems that she was the only black person in first class. But not just that. She was the only black female among 5 middle-aged white men. And not just that either. She was served by a white flight attendant male that made her feel uncomfortable. So what does an angry black woman in such a situation do? She downgrades herself to business class for the remainder of the flight and contacts liberal news media outlets upon landing. So anyway, this chocolate twat waffle has had about a minute of success as an associate fashion editor for Vogue magazine several years back. And that's really no big deal, as according to my research, Vogue routinely employs 4 to 6 associate fashion editors at any given time. Translation, they're gophers and research assistants for the main fashion editor. However, according to her 11-sentence Wikipedia page, which I'm sure she had to write under an alias, mostly because nobody knows who the fuck she is. Her last gig in the fashion world was in 2023 when she left Vogue after feeling discomfort from corporate regarding her outspoken criticism of Israel's invasion of Gaza. Shocker. Nevertheless, she's a self-proclaimed fashion expert whose only claim to fame was creating this hideous cover for Vogue. Interesting that she left Vogue not long after that. Israel's attack on Gaza. Are we sure? However, how can we possibly deny that she's a fashion expert based upon this limoncello pup tent she's wearing? And here are some further examples of her expert fashion sense. Unfortunately, none of this is fashionable enough to overshadow her expertise at being an angry, always desperate to be outraged victim mentality black woman.